Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Welcome to the worst writer in the world.
Hooray!
It's episode 2 of Time Jump by Howard Long.
I love time and I love jumping.
In episode 1, very little has happened. We did not get very far through the script.
That's right.
But the script it's set in the British Museum. It's all happening in the British Museum. There's a tramp in the museum and the security guards are looking at him.
British tramp, British
Right,
tramp.
So far, yeah. They're looking at him. They're wondering if they should steal him and put him in a glass case so that people can come and look at him.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get back to it, shall we, Howard?
Yes, please.
Cut to interior Egypt rooms. Upper floor, British Museum. Examining closely the mummified remains of a baby is a colourfully dressed, grey-haired old dear in her 60s.
Wow. Don't you really realise that deer's got to that kind of age? Very impressive.
She is a ball of energy with shiny green eyes. This is...
What's so weird? What is she, a deer or is she a ball of energy? What the fuck is going on?
Sci-fi movie. She's not a human, she's a ball of energy, but she's got the soul of a deer. This is Dorothea Cadle. Ooh, zer. With her is a clean-shaven, tall guy. No, with her is a clean-shaven, tall guy. Beige trench coat. Looks like Old Bill.
What? Oh, like a policeman.
Yeah, I think Old Bill means he looks like police, right? He's got a beige trench coat on, and we know that's how the police dress.
Yeah.
This is her son. This is Dorothea's son, Jeremy Cadle, or Jem for short. Dorothea says, "Oh, sir, preserved quite magnificently. Can't have been over 6 months old.
Wow.
I wonder what got the little blighter. Probably this pickling, probably being pickled and wrapped in bandages and put in a...
Couldn't breathe because it's got a sheet on its face.
Yeah, it's probably that. I wonder what got the little blighter." And Jem said,
Oh, it's a time travel movie, so it turned out to be her.
"Oh, yeah, okay. I wonder if I killed him through time travel. Oh, no, that's ridiculous. Time travel doesn't exist."
Brilliant, yeah.
Well, that's what you... That's what you think, Mum. No, I'm not going to... I actually decided not to do it. The main character in that one. I'm going to go for a much more expressive voice and say, "Oh, you don't think so. Oh, mother of mine. Presumably not old age." Do you like my
is he
little
making
joke?
a joke?
I got a little joke. My first line in the play. All right.
How
How
do you think that is appropriate? Look, here's a dead baby. I wonder how it died.
Oh, I bet he didn't die of old age. Hey, everybody. Hey, come over here, everybody. I want to tell you my joke.
Is that not a funny joke? I'm sorry, it was a fundamental error of judgment. Where I come from, that's a very funny joke. Why is this baby dead, old age?
Kills every night. When I go to the comedy club on my planet, I bring in a bucket full of...
planet Earth.
Yeah, I bring in a wheelbarrow full of dead babies. And I pick them up one by one. I go, "Look at this dead baby. Look at that.
I wonder how it
I wonder how that... Oh, probably not old age." And then I throw it in the bin, and then I pick up another one.
And then I'm like, "No, it definitely wasn't old age. I killed it.
I killed it with me gun.
He died from being punched.
Being punched with me gun.
Gun
Yes,
punch.
gun punch.
Then
Then I pick up another dead baby. I'm like, "Oh, I wonder how that. I wonder how that one died." And I'm like, "Oh, I killed that as well with me knife punch. And then I pick up my third baby, and I'm like, "Oh, here's a surprise for you. That one did die of old age."
yeah.
Dorothea gives him a stern look. She's like, "Oh, sir, It's not very,
I'm
it's not
surprised,
very
yeah.
appropriate.
I don't bring you up to make jokes about babies dying.
Jem looks at his watch. He's bored.
Yeah.
Dorothea says, "Oh, sir, is Zoe unwell? She's been to the toilet 5 times now."
Wow.
We were going to wait until lunch, but now we're here talking about babies. And mummies.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, sir, Jeremy! Jeremy, congratulations! She hugs him. I'm so happy for you. It's still a bit weird that you made that bet. Makes it even weirder that you made that dead baby joke.
Rather.
That's really, and your wife's pregnant. Oh my goodness. So this is Notes on Love. This character's going to be motivated by a dead wife and young child, right? If she's pregnant.
Yes.
He's going to be like, oh dear, me wife and child are dead. I'd better enter Eurovision. I read something about this recently. I know how to react to this. Enter Eurovision. Wait for a really annoying woman to turn up.
We got 2 choices here. I can either 1, enter Eurovision. 2, jump through toy.
Oh, it's a difficult choice, that one. No, the second one's not really a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's easy to enter Eurovision, but jumping through time, that sounds very difficult. Oh, hang on. Let me just fix me watch. Oh, where am I?
Jumping through time.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what a new father does, isn't it? Looks at a dead baby and goes like, but it didn't die of old age, did it?
Dead baby jokes.
He doesn't know his baby's about to die and he has to go through time to save it. So he's probably, fine making jokes about dead babies at the moment.
Yeah,
she started it anyway.
She's the one looking at a dead baby.
Yeah.
And having a job that involves looking at mummified dead babies.
Yeah, because he probably doesn't want to be there. Does she work there?
Seems like it. Oh, no. Examining. I should probably examining closely, but I guess they could just be looking at an exhibit, couldn't they?
Oh, right.
I just assumed that she worked there, but I think it's just the choice of the word examining that made me think she was one of the experts.
Yeah.
But actually, that's just you avoiding the word looking, isn't it?
Yeah. Having a good up close look.
Yeah. Okay.
A good up close look.
Good up close look. Yeah.
No problem. Carry on.
Look.
Quickly move along with this here.
Nothing to examine here.
Yeah. So
Oh, sir, Jeremy, congratulations. She hugs him. I'm so happy for you. I know how hard you've been trying. And Jem, who gets a joke with every line, says, "Oh, could you rephrase that, Mum? You're my mum, and I'm doing knob jokes with you. Hey, Mum, are you talking about my penis? Are you talking about my erection? Because I don't think you should." Now he says, "Could you rephrase that?" And Dorothea says, "Oh, sir, you know what I mean. You're going to be a granny."
I mean, yeah, I know what she means as well, but I mean, it means the same thing. You've been fucking your wife a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, has no other meaning apart from apart from the erect penis, obviously, but it's still.
I know how
implied, isn't it,
floppy
that-
you've been trying. No, that doesn't really work like that. Yeah, no, that's. I would avoid phrases like that, whether it's got a double meaning or not. I know you've put a lot of effort into trying to have a baby. There's no second meaning to that, but it's still unpleasant, right?
Yeah.
Still a bit too personal. Yeah, I'd just say congratulations and stop. I like not getting into detail about people's reproductive activities.
True, but I like it. But the thing is, we don't know how stupid Jem Cadle is, and trying hard might mean a different thing to him. He's been trying really hard. He's finally figured out which hole the penis goes in, and so
nah, he's been putting it in a cupboard. You're right.
Yes.
You're right. I've been very confused. To be honest, Mum, it's partly your fault. You never taught me about the birds and the bees. I thought it was the cupboard and the penis. And there I am, putting my penis in the cupboard. But apparently I've got to get a bird and a bee involved. And I don't know. But anyway, we had sex and that worked, so it's all fine. Yeah, now, okay, so Jem says, "You're going to be a granny." She shrugs. "Happens to the best of us," she says. They smile at one another. "You think you could pretend to be surprised again when Zoe tells you? Would you mind pretending to be surprised?" Would you mind saying "oh, sir" in a surprised tone when Zoe
Yeah.
tells you? Because if you don't, it'll
Yeah.
seem very suspicious.
Would you mind, like, when Zoe tells you, could you say to her, "Oh, I know how often you've been fucking my son, so I'm really pleased."
Cut to interior ladies' toilets
Nice.
by East Lift, very specific, upper floor, British Museum.
Zoe is pissing.
On Doctor.
Sally Henry comes in.
Yeah, Henry Rollins is
piss
here.
as well?
A beautiful, curvaceous blonde stands checking her appearance in the mirror, specifically her tummy, which she holds and strokes. This is Zoe Cadle,
Zoe Cadle.
a beautiful, curvaceous blonde.
Yeah.
Her wide blue...
Woohoo! Her wide boobs.
No,
Just about
her wide blue eyes. Is where
You
it's going.
said wide boobs.
I said wide blue, and then you were busy
You went
woohooing, so
wide
you
boob.
interrupted me.
You went wide boobs.
Her wide blue eyes are lost in daydreams of pregnancy. A hot woman is thinking about babies.
Yeah. I know what the audience wants.
She has just come from the wool shop. She wanted to be a nurse but didn't get the grades.
Yeah. She got knocked up in it.
She smiles goofily, realizes she is
There
in...
we go. See, I've added a bit of like character to her.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She's not just hot.
She's not just hot, she's also goofy.
She's gonna
Completely.
She's going to
new
trip
idea.
over any second.
Oh, her boobs came out.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Oh dear. And she returns to the wool shop.
I'm going to get married to that wool shop, I have. You are my mum.
That's the mum, don't do that. Oh my god.
No, I mean, her voice is going to suit her all the better now.
What did we decide to do? Oh, just thinking about, I was just thinking about babies. I was having a baby dream. I was just stroking my bell. Oh, just having a little stroke of my bell. Oh, could you not use that? Could you not phrase it like that? It's very disturbing.
my bell, dreaming of babies.
Yeah, sorry, listener. Earlier on, we decided. Well, we started talking about doing the main character as Zippy, but then we thought maybe it'd be better to do the main female character as Zippy.
Yeah, we decided that character's way too distracting, shouldn't be involved in any respect whatsoever, and maybe the wife could be that one.
Cut to interior West Lift, British Museum. The ghoul is in here, and security too.
Oh.
Also, two Japanese girls trying not to smell the ghoul, but giggling about how smelly he is. Okay.
Trying not to.
Yeah.
Seems like they're playing like the Smell the Tramp. Like jumping poo. It's like jumping poo. You got to like jump in it, but don't jump in it. Smell the Tramp is like try not to smell him, but you have to
You
smell
have to
him.
because that's not that's how smell works. Yeah, I feel like what you've done here is you've gone, okay, could you employ two Japanese actresses and just ask them to be full on stereotypes as much as possible? You know,
Yeah.
giggling and stuff. Just they know the stereotype. If they could be that, and then just get them to do whatever they want, really.
Yeah.
The ghoul suddenly groans and holds his head.
Grows.
No, groans.
Okay, right.
Yeah, he's,
Excited for a second.
no,
there.
he's not Ant-Man. Famous for going
Growing.
big.
Big, yeah.
Ant-Man going big, yeah. The Japanese girls stop giggling and back away. The lift pings as it reaches the upper floor. They all disembark. Interior center upper floor. The Japanese girls hurry out of the west lift. The ghoul walks out as though in some pain. Security 2 decides to approach him. Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Are you okay? The ghoul tries to speak but fails. Simply a swallowed growl. And it's got a line, and the ghoul says... It says rullock, basically.
So he's a frog person.
From the ladies' toilets, Zoe emerges. The ghoul reacts immediately to her. Ari is what it says. Ari. The ghoul growls and charges towards her. She, like a rabbit in headlights, screams. Okay, so yeah, rabbits not famous for screaming at any time, even if you put headlights on them. She, like a rabbit, starts screaming. Yeah. So Security 2 rugby tackles the ghoul to the floor.
My first simile, and I fucked it up. Just like a rabbit.
She starts screaming.
She screams. Yeah.
Security 2 rugby tackles the ghoul to the floor before he reaches her. The ghoul thrashes, punches, and kicks to try and escape, all the time growling, screaming like an injured animal. So growling and screaming like an injured animal, probably like a rabbit.
Yeah.
He's like,
Very loud
rabbit. Rabbit. Give me some carrots, nosh. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
A museum attendant rushes over to help pin the ghoul down. With a spare hand, Security 2 radios for more help. I'm really glad I brought this extra hand with me. Otherwise, I never would have been able to manage this. Thank God. Everyone told me I was being stupid this morning. I was like, do you mind if I take an extra hand with me on my rounds? And like, no, okay, if you must. All right, no, Security 2 says, shit, quick, tramp gone crazy. I'm on Central Upper. That's what he says into his radio.
Yeah, Trump gone crazy.
Zoe, stunned, slowly collects herself and moves on. Doesn't stick around to see what's going on, just leaves.
No, fair enough.
Casting one final look back at this creature that is reaching out for her. Interior. Egypt rooms 61 to 66, upper floor, British Museum. Very specific about where these scenes take place. I like that.
Well, I mean, this was probably written when you could have a map of the museum, so
Now.
I probably looked at that map.
Now, you mean. Jem and Dorothea are chatting away next to some mummified cats
Right.
as Zoe heads over.
Zoe, it's over.
Yeah, I went a bit excessively cockney
Yeah.
then. Here, Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
As Zoe edged over in a dreamlike state.
Was that her voice?
I don't know what anyone's voice
We
is.
didn't we decide that she was being played by Zippy?
We did.
How drunk were we?
I'm not sure I wrote anything down either. I feel like I just that we were so drunk. I also didn't write anything down. No, I didn't write anything down. So Zoe heads over in a dream-like state.
Right. Not lying down in bed. What?
Yeah.
Eyes closed. What?
Eyes closed, not moving.
What does that
Not
mean?
in the
Yeah.
British Museum at home.
yeah.
Zoe, I'm afraid the cat, or Mew in ancient Egypt, is out of the bag. Did a little bit of Egyptian phraseology there. Do you like it?
We've moved
Oi.
on from dead babies, where she figured out you were pregnant, and we've gone to dead cats in order to make this gag.
So he says, I'm afraid the cat, or Mew in ancient Egypt,
Hello. These are such funny characters.
is out of the bag. And Zoe says, what? That's a really common line in your scripts. I like that. Like you'll write a line that's a bit weird and awkward, and you just go for the natural response of a character going, what? It happens in Doctor Who scripts a lot. It's just, I feel like quite often I'm reading Doctor Who and he's like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And Dorothea says, oh, sir, it's wonderful news. And Zoe says, what? The baby. I kind of let it slip.
Look, there it is on the floor where I dropped it.
I let the baby slip. I thought it was still in me. Where, you mean I had a baby and you didn't tell me?
Yeah.
You could have mentioned it and then maybe looked after it a bit better. I haven't even seen it yet. I haven't even seen my own baby and you've already killed it.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
It's fine. I just dropped it a bit. He's fine.
It's just not going to be a very clever baby.
It's a bit of blood. He's not going to have as much blood in him. He's just not going to have as much blood inside him. Although, in terms of how much blood he possesses, it is the same. It's just some of it's on the floor now. Like, if you've got a pint of Coca-Cola and that's yours, right?
Yeah.
And it's in a cup.
Mm.
That's your Coca-Cola, and then you pour it on the floor. It's still yours.
Yes.
You've still got the same amount of Coca-Cola. And in the same way, we still have the same number of babies. It's just he's on the floor
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
okay? So that proves my point. I want a divorce. So he says, oh! It's difficult. It's difficult that Zippy has all these one-syllable lines. It's really hard. I'm sorry, Zoe. I know we were... no, it's not that. I was just, attacked.
Oh!
What? Oh, sir, good lord. Who attacked you?
You from the future.
You with a beard from the future dressed as a tramp.
Quite clearly you.
Don't give that away. That's a big reveal for later. Don't be telling them
I recognise your shoes.
that. And your face.
Yeah.
Mostly that.
Yeah, because you've got a beard now.
And you're dressed as a tramp now.
And you're wearing your aviator goggles.
And your head bandages.
Yeah.
So actually, she says, I was just attacked. What? Oh, good lord. Who? And then she says, No, not attacked.
Oh, right.
So she's taken it back. I'm not hurt, Jem. I mean, I came out of the toilet and this, well, tramp or something. This tramp or something.
Something. Homeless person.
It was either a tramp or it might have been a bull or a pack of dogs or a car. I had my eyes closed. This tramp or something launched himself towards me.
Launched himself?
Launched himself, yeah.
He had the launch codes and everything.
He had a catapult. You know, I came out of the toilet and there was a tramp in a catapult. You know, there probably are catapults in the British Museum, aren't there?
Yeah.
I bet there's at least one.
That Ewok one.
There you go. And the tramp had it, and he put himself in it and launched himself at me, and I got tramped to death. He launched himself towards me, but the security guy wrestled him to the floor, but it was also strange. He was screaming like, "You're okay?" Oh, just a little shook up. I should see if they need help. That's a bit weird, isn't it? My pregnant wife just got attacked by a tramp. But I'm going to leave you here, okay, Zoe, and I'm going to go and see if the security guards, whose job it is to deal with things like this, I'm going to see if they need help beating up a tramp. I hope it's not me from the future, because I'm going to regret that decision later if it is.
Isn't he a policeman, though? Was that revealed?
Is he?
I seem to recall there being something about that. Or maybe I'm just remembering.
He's wearing a trench coat.
Yeah.
Oh, but the next line gives that away. I should see if they need any help. And Zoe says, "All right, Mr. Policeman." An alarm suddenly sounds. Jem kisses her quickly and then runs off. "Don't kiss me quickly. For goodness sake, kiss me on the lips. We're in public."
Where's he fucking
terrible
gone?
feeling,
She
mate.
just said.
I don't know.
Yeah, the only
She
duty
just
on
said
her is a
don't go,
family
yeah.
duty. Then the alarm goes dip, 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 dip. And he runs off. It's like, no, stay here. You're on family
Yeah.
duty. But the alarm's going dip, 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 dip. I've got to go and see why the alarm's going dip, 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 dip.
I know you, me pregnant wife, just got attacked by a strange man, but I'll go and see if the security guards are all right.
Yeah.
Because they might be a bit spooked about it, you know. I'll go and see if they're all right. Cut 2, interior, room 65.
Wow.
Jem runs straight into security 2. He flashes police badge, so he is police. Or he's just nicked one.
Hey.
What's going on? Some weirdo went crazy, just nabbed an exhibit.
Wow.
Security 1 and some others run past in pursuit of the ghoul. Jem immediately joins the chase. Security 2 follows. Interior, north stairs, the ghoul, like some injured beast, limbs flailing, races up the stairs. Security guys pursue. The ghoul rounds a corner and stops to try and breathe. Fuck. It seems to be getting more ill. The footsteps of its pursuers approach. You're using it for this character. It hides round the corner, waiting.
He's going to jump out on them.
Yeah. Zippy, hang on. Several security round the corner, and the ghoul lashes out, knocking one over, who tumbles back, knocking others over like Skittles. It's a little comedy slapstick moment, this is, definitely. On the stairs further down, Jem dodges and jumps as the guys tumble past and continues up because he is the hero. And he's better than the security guards.
I mean, they are. Have they become Skittle-sized? Is that what I mean by
They
that?
have,
then?
yeah.
Because if a
I
load of
think
people
so.
like are falling over, you can't just dodge them, can you?
It's because I think, as usual, when we read your action thriller scripts, they are a combination of action thriller tropes and comedy.
Tom and Jerry.
And so what you've done is you've got the security guys. They're the comedy part. They're tumbling over each other and falling down the stairs, and it's all very amusing. It looks like a Carry On movie. And they're all tumbling down the stairs like some good physical comedy. But meanwhile, Jem is not in a comedy movie. He's in an action adventure, so he's still cool, and he's jumping over them and not getting involved.
Yeah, jumping, time jumping, maybe.
Well, I mean, you can't jump without time, can you? Because if time's standing still, you can't jump. Jumping needs space and time.
That's true. And maybe it's just what time is it? It's time to jump. It's jump time.
It's jumping time.
That's the sequel to Time Jump, Jump Time.
Yeah. Hey, in my house, it's always jumping time.
Jump o'clock.
Come on, Zoe. I'm a bit too fucking pregnant to be fucking jumping time. Just leave me alone with your stupid jumping time, Jem. You're obsessed. Come on, let's have a little jump. I know you're heavily pregnant, but maybe it'd be good for the baby. Get him in when he's born. We'll want him to be involved in. Look, you're not making my baby jump just because you say it's jumping time, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so the ghoul has reached the top floor and the exit to the roof. It kicks open the fire exit and it runs out, really leaning into this it. Shortly thereafter, some security boys arrive.
Yeah.
Some security boys. Because the men fell down the stairs. Yeah, so they've called the backup, which is the security boys.
Brilliant.
All right, so shortly thereafter, some security boys arrive, but stop, uncertain about going on the roof, because they're not sure if they're allowed. Because does Mummy say we're allowed to go on the roof and catch a criminal?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jem arrives. Jem says, come on, because he's the adult in this situation. And Security 3 says, the roof is glass. The roof is glass.
The roof is glass. It's probably some metal bits, I would imagine.
Yeah, people do walk on it. I've been in the British Museum when people were cleaning the glass roof, and they were walking on it to do that.
Sweet.
The roof is glass, says Security Boy. Jem doesn't care. Surround the building. He races out. Exterior roof, British Museum, afternoon, rain. The sky is dark grey. Dramatic.
Yeah, it's raining.
The rain is coming down fast and thick. Jem steps out onto a roof of triangular panes of glass. With this weather and strange surface, it looks like another planet.
Ooh.
A planet made of triangular panes of glass.
Wow.
Ahead, Jem can see the ghoul escaping, but it is lumbering slowly. He chases after. Interior, the Great Court, British Museum. A woman gasps and points up. Right. Cut to woman gasping.
Yeah.
Cut back to men doing action. That's what's happening.
That's always
here.
the hardest part for an actor, for an extra, basically. You kind of have to do that acting.
Gasping woman acting. Yeah, you're still not getting paid to speak, by the way, because this is a gasp. But can you point up and look really surprised and try and have an expression on your face like you're thinking about wool? You're gonna wear this sexy nurse outfit, all right?
Yeah.
Make sure you look like you're thinking about wool, but you'd just been distracted from your wool thoughts by noticing a man on the roof.
Also, you're nude.
Like I said, when I was in the British Museum and I went through that central atrium part with
Being
the glass
chased
roof.
when you were chasing that tramp. That
When I was
time.
chasing that tramp, yeah. There were people on the roof. Like, you know,
Chasing tramps.
well, I don't know what they were doing, but you could see them up there, and absolutely no women right, gasped and pointed and went, woo!
You did.
I did, yeah, absolutely.
Those
But
are mended.
I felt like someone had to. I was like, "What? Excuse me, women, why is no one gasping?" And they're like, "Shut up, what's wrong with you? We're here to look at mummies."
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, "Fine, I'll do it then." So I got my nurse's outfit. I put my nurse's outfit on. Got like started thinking about wool. Woo. Exterior roof, British Museum. As Jem gains on the ghoul starts thumping at his own head and growling. My head. Screaming as Jem approaches. Jem says, "Stop, no." The ghoul lumbers on. Jem follows. The chase is made doubly difficult by the slippiness due to the constant rain.
Shit.
The ghoul suddenly pivots. He is holding a gun and fires,
Fuck.
but not at anything vital. He aims low.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
need
just
my...
shooting your penis.
I don't need my leg. Yeah, my penis. Yeah, it's not well.
Yeah, leg. Who needs legs? I'm just standing on a glass roof. Why would I need legs? Jem dances and slips around, trying to avoid being shot.
Yeah.
The ghoul shoots Jem in the foot. Then Empty Chamber throws the gun at Jem. He shot him in the foot when he's standing on a glass roof. That seems foolish. That is, I mean, I'd argue his foot is pretty fucking vital, but I understand what you mean. Not vital organs, not going to kill him. But at the same time, when you're standing on a glass roof above a 30-meter drop or something,
Yeah.
shooting him in the foot becomes pretty fucking vital, right?
Yes.
Because you shoot a hole in the glass, he falls through, and he's dead.
Yeah.
It's like, but I didn't shoot him in the head or the heart. No, but you shot him in the floor.
Yeah.
Shot him in the floor, and he fell to his death. That's vital, right?
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote to every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Woman of a no, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World. If you'd like the other 4 episodes of this story right now, then you can get them by joining our secret gang for just $2 at patreon.com/manbycow.
You can just go to manbycow.com.
Or you can just go to manbycow.com because Howard set up a redirect. Fantastic.
Take you straight there, and you can...
Excellent.
And if you like...
Start giving us money.
Yeah, just buy stuff. Like, there's loads of listings there that say, don't buy this, you can get it for cheaper if you join the gang. But I am very much in the camp of, yes, buy it.
Yeah. You can buy things directly. You can buy Binge Leaf books. You can buy Man by Cow series. You can also just sign up for like 2 or 7 or 12 and just get most of the stuff immediately. Like if you sign up for 12, you pretty much get your hands on everything immediately.
Wow.
So that's the wise choice. One payment of $12 and you get it all. Or if you're not, you're like, I'm not that much of a fan. I don't want everything you've ever fucking written. It's everything you've recorded. Sounds like that would take me weeks to listen to, even if I didn't sleep. And you're right, that's true. So join for 2 and just get a few things, like the rest of this story.
Exactly.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye, Milk.
Bye-bye, Mill.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.